Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. So, last week, I was saying that was when one of my timing models was looking for some type of top. We made this right here, and from here going into September, it's not a bull friendly month. And I think they started off September exactly the way they should. So, um, I'm not ready to say, okay, we have a failed fifth here where, I was saying, oops, sorry, where I was saying, this was the four, this is the five. I'm not there yet. And this is the reason why. We still could see this right here. And what this would be is a head fake move where it's going to get everybody long and then we come down harder. Now, I think this is going to last into the October time period, this downtrend, but they're going to try to make everybody believe that it's not, any kind of downturn. You need to buy the dips. So when we were coming down, once we broke through this range that we've been trading in, that's when things accelerated. And 50, 55, 60, when it gave way, the next real target was going to be the 55.30 or the 55.25. And that's what I had told the members in the room. I didn't really put out a text message alert on it because it was just going to be really a little too risky. But this was the area that was support. So if we continue down, this wave four can go all the way down to the 38% retracement and still be just a wave four. It's going to be a larger wave four, and it's really not going to it's not going to look that pretty. But right now, if this is the wave five here, this is the four, this is the five, then these lows right here will be taken out. So that's that part. Now, the one thing that we got to keep an eye on is we got back up above the moving average. We're here. If the bulls can get back above the 55.60 level, we're probably going to get a short squeeze all the way up to close this gap right here at 56.31. Can it happen tomorrow? We've seen it. We've seen it plenty of times where you saw the S&P down huge and then up the same amount the next day. So, can we be trading up here? Yeah. Is it, I mean, we're on sell signals with just about all the indicators on the hourly here. So, this was really the idea that we are making that wave. We're in some type of consolidation because you can see the trends just kept going up and down. Buy, sell, buy, and that means that there's confusion. So once we took this out, now we got to keep an eye on it. So if the bears can hold down this 55.60, then most likely we're coming down to the 54.50. So you can use this as your line in the sand right here, and I'm going to put it this and go 3. And if the bulls get above it, then you can look long and really just be looking for a move to come either. You want to take some profits right around the 55.80, so it'd be 20 points. You hold a couple for a long runner and see if they can come and close the gap or even go higher. That's really the best way to do it. Now, if we get held down here, so let's say the bears fight this and we come down and then we take out these lows, that's where we're looking at probably another 80-point move to the downside, which would bring us down to the 54.52 level. So these are really let's say, lines in the sand. I'm going to just put them right here, duplicate, and say right here. So if the bulls can get it above this line before the bears get it through this, then we can come back up and this will be just some type of wave one. And if I just, the only thing is this, in again, I mean, as much as I'm believing that is a top or it's an important top, there's just a lot of things that aren't adding up right now. And what I mean by that is, we should have, this was a panic move down. It looks like just an ABC right now. So there's a chance that's all it was. And this, now we're going to make the wave five up. I'm leaving the door open just because, anybody who's going to go concrete and stick their feet in and say that, okay, we're only going down from here, typically to get wiped out like they do, like on these things. So it's you want to look both ways. This was obviously a trending day. I really kind of wish I put out the alert to just get short at the 55.60 level. I did have one and I cashed out pretty good on it with personal, but it was just moving so fast that it's really hard to do it. So again, if the Bears, if they can turn around and they can get through this, then you look at the next support at 54.52. If the Bulls can get it above 50, 55.60, then you take a little bit of profit at 55.80 or 90, and then you just hold some to see if they'd come and close this gap. So we don't have any buy signals on the hourly chart here. You can see that we're down pretty low at the RSI. We're on an Arun sell signal, and you can see momentum's trying to turn up, and we're on a sell with our with the trend indicator. So again, I think that this area, the 50, 55.60, is going to be pretty important because this is the gray line is the neutral where there's not going to be any buy or sell signal. And if they take out this stop, then we're probably heading up. So 15-minute chart, let's just take a look. We do have bullish divergences there. You can see that we were on a sell signal pretty early on here. Again, you could have taken it. I should have followed this a little bit more. I just had a feeling they were going to play some games today because it was the first day of the month. But when we came down and once we took this out, we went to a sell signal. We could have just stayed in it and not done anything, and just really your stop is above 55.60 or something like that. But it was a strange day because nobody really knew what was going on and why we were selling off as hard as we did. But momentum started to pick up on the downside. We broke through this range that has been in place since August 22nd. So this is a little bit important, and what we really want to do is just keep an eye on, because we're going to get that reflex bounce. No matter, I don't, there's nothing catastrophic that has taken place to really shake out the markets unless we're having some kind of carry trade. But I believe they would have told us that already. We would have been informed. Right now, nobody really knows what the what the actual reason for the sell off was. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Keep an open mind. Again, if we're up here, I'd rather be looking to short rallies. If we're coming down here, I'd be waiting for some kind of confirmation that the low is in, and then you can take a thing because we're going to get that face rip and rally short squeeze that we've seen every time. It's just a matter of from where. So with that, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.